Hello, guys. Welcome to match week 2 of the Npfl. And yes, we know the Npfl. As we normally say, is the best league in the world.
Yeah.
And we're going to be diving into the Npfl season so
Yes.
far. What do you
Yes.
think about the Npfl so far?
Two games played in the
Yes.
NPFL. NPFL season, very great season. We're actually seeing NPFL having a new style, changing from the normal pick up. You must always pick up a point when you're at home system. Now, some teams are coming from away to win some games.
Yes.
We are seeing it's just the season is just fresh. We can't know a determined winner. We know in our previous video, match day one video, we actually mentioned that we actually think we know who is going to win that Rivers United Remo Stars.
Yes.
We predicted our top four in our last video. Actually, this season is actually going to be a season that we are going to see whether some teams can actually fit with the big boys.
Yes, it's a season that will determine if some teams that were there before will be relegating or
Yeah,
the new teams will be staying
staying.
in the NPFL. And we know the NPFL is a type of league that you
Yeah,
can't really predict
very
who will stay
competitive.
and who will leave. Just Let's just dive into the results of this week. Bender Insurance took a draw that's against Shooting Stars.
Yeah,
That game ended
1-1.
1-1. And Ikorodu City versus El Kanemi Warriors. That game that we attended, it ended goalless. That's 0-0. Wolves
Or you
Warri
Wolves?
Wolves had a 2-0 win against Enugu Rangers. Enugu Rangers
Or you was
losing back
actually,
to back.
yeah,
Warri Wolves
actually
actually winning double
back to
wins,
back now.
back to back wins, coming from the NLL and dominating right now. Let's go and see how they'll take it this season. Bayelsa United had a win over Bau FC.
Yes.
That one ended 2-0. Enyimba had a 1-0 win against Niger Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Kano Pillars drew against Wiki Tourist. That game ended 1-1. Plateau United were defeated by Castina United. Game ended 2-1 in favor of Castina United. Bayelsa United took a win over Kwara United. Game ended 1-0. And Nasarawa United edged Abia Warriors. That game ended 1-0. And Remo Stars took a win away from home. And that
Yeah.
game against Kun Khalifa FC, the newly promoted side, that game ended two
Two goals
goals
to
to one.
one. Yeah.
I want to just ask a question about Shooting Stars. What do you think the problem might be? Because last season we saw they were playing good football, and this season losing their first game
Yeah.
and drawing their second game. What do you
Yeah.
think? Is it due to the change of management, due to what happened during before the season
Yeah.
started? What do you think about it?
Yeah, it was a good result for Shooting Stars going away, picking up a point, a very good, deserving point for them. However, having a poor start in losing their first game and now coming to pick up a point, finally in this second game is actually something that Awero was the former head coach of Ikorodu City.
Yes.
Now is the head coach of Shooting Stars Sports Club. Let's just see how his season is going to be. And when he was coaching Ikorodu City, we saw that Ikorodu City actually lost their first two games, then started winning later on. So now that we know that he has gotten his first point, let's see how. Let's be patient with him and see how Shooting Stars of Ibadan will actually do this season.
Yeah, for me, Shooting Stars, I think they will definitely pick up during the course of this season because we see the good football they played last season, though they had a little here and there.
Yeah,
Last season, we know what happened
yeah,
during the season. Shooting Stars is one team that we know that when they start, they don't really start well, but when
yeah.
they pick up very well. And what do you think about this newly promoted side, Warri Wolves, winning games
Yeah.
back to back?
Warri Wolves asserting themselves, showing that they are not just an NL team. They were a Premier, they were an NPFL team one time
Yes.
in the past, coming back to the to the league park and showing, asserting themselves, showing that they can also be dominant. But can they be dominant over the Remos, the Rivers, the Rangers? Can they be dominant over those sides
Yeah,
whenever they come?
I would like to see a game between them and Rivers United, and like you said,
Yeah,
them and Remo Stars and Ikorodu City. I know whenever they come to the Lagos side, I think the Lagos side will definitely edge that game,
probably.
probably. But the way they are playing, last week as well, they won 2 goals to 0. This
Yeah,
week again, 2 goals to 0.
yeah.
They are highest. They are scoring goals and also keeping clean sheets. So what my own thing for them is they should just try to hold this
Yeah.
and try to play good football like this.
Yeah, so we were at the Ikorodu City game, that's Ikorodu versus El Kanemi at the Oniko Stadium. We watched that game live. We were watching the analysis, seeing how games were players were playing. That game ended 0-0, by the way. There's need to be improvement from that game. Ikorodu City has not scored a goal in this
Yes.
particular NPFL season. They've they've gone on two goalless draws. Should we blame the new coach Ali Kandini, or we should just blame it on just a poor start?
Yeah, and we saw. Okay, let's just talk about Ikorodu City for a while. Last season they didn't start good. They lost their first 3 games, and when they started winning,
Yeah,
they started winning on a high,
and
and they
ended up
ended
top
up
four.
top four and being the highest scoring team in the league. So, do you? My own question is, do you think they are missing some of their former star
Yeah,
players? Because when they were playing, I think they started with 8 new players being integrated in that team, and we're seeing a lot of changes in
yeah.
that. The coach changed, some players,
Captain change.
captain changed, some players being changed. And Adelani, what do you think about? What do you want from Adelani this season?
Actually, speaking on Ikorodu City, I actually blame the NPFL as well. They always, not the NPFL system, the clubs. They always tends to make away, go away with all these their players that help them towards to during a season.
Yeah.
They take them out. Players looking for greener pasture, player where they will actually pay them more money. And we saw that their keeper, their captain last season has actually gone
Yes.
to Iraq.
Yes.
Um,
That's
eh,
prestige.
yeah, Prestige actually signed a deal with a side in Iraq. Congratulations to him. We actually see some other players actually leaving the
Do you
club.
think this
One
for
of their
me?
players now in Rivers United.
Do you think this move is financially based or based on the players' decisions? Because we saw a lot of players being moved to
Yeah,
other clubs from Ikorodu City in particular. Do you
yeah,
think is the owner wants to a return on investment? Do you
yeah.
think that's the reason?
It's a player decision to me, because the players normally know what they want to do, so they
Yes.
sign 1 year. So by the time they sign 1 year, the next year you are not obliged to sign
Yeah.
again. So you can actually choose to renew or pick another club to go and play for. So that's why you see a player playing for multiple clubs in the NPFL league, or now trying to, because NPFL now is now like a training ground to look for how these other international teams can actually see and
Let's now
visit.
talk about the game being played on Sunday
Yeah,
at 5:30. What me I took they take out of that game is that game was played very well.
yeah.
We saw very good football, but I was seeing some chances that Ikorodu City
We're not
were
taking.
not taking, and there were some times where we saw the keeper of the El Kanemi coming out and them giving him he
Yeah,
got a yellow for coming out as well. He came out again and he actually almost like
yeah,
caught the leg of the
yeah.
Ikorodu City
City
player,
player
but the player didn't capitalize
on
on
that.
it. Supposing he actually fell after that. I think he needs to actually watch this
Yeah,
video.
for
Whenever you're in that type of situation, just try to take their
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
I think the ref saw him as being stable. That's why they didn't allow him to
Yeah,
get that penalty.
he's a big guy. I am he's a big guy. He couldn't really sell that unlike an Adelani. And if an
Or a
Adelani got Musa
Musa
Malik
Malik
and Adelani, if they got to that particular with
situation.
the experience, I actually think that they will actually take that chance better than how the number nine, which is David Andrew, took that. He was a substitute, came in as a sub, a striker. I didn't really see his impact. I actually think that Ikorodu City should work on that striking that striking part. They need to work on the strikers. They need to I think they need to sign a better number nine. Someone that can score goals, someone that can take chances, someone that can take shots from afar. Because now we see the system of the NPFL where they must get into the box before they eventually try to take their shot. No, don't do that. Play the Carvajal and Valverde style.
Yes.
Play from outside and try to get the shot into the back of the
And
net.
also, just take your chances. One will definitely get into the net. If you get the ball from anywhere, just try to shoot,
Yeah,
because we didn't really see a lot of shots on in that game.
just one
Just
attempt
one attempt
on goal.
on bar,
Oh
where
yes,
the ball actually hit the bar, and it
from
was.
Musa Malik. I actually think the introduction of Musa Malik was actually really late. He came in second half, and when they were already playing 0-0, he tried his best to try to change the game because he hit the post, but it was not just his night getting the goal.
Yeah, I think one thing that is happening to Musa Malik is age. Because there are some plays he makes,
Yes,
and
yes.
you just look at it's just like, yes, okay,
This is
he's
a
still
young boy.
young.
Yeah,
That's why he can't really get to, you understand. He's still is playing the Lamine Yamal style where you can't really get injured at that early age. Imagine getting an ACL injury at that age. It's not really something that is, so that's why they really play carefully.
carefully. Yeah,
They try to put him in the second. They brought him in second half. We saw the change, how the game changed
change. Yeah.
in particular. So that's Ikorodu City actually had a good game.
Yes,
El
congratulations on
Kanemi
the points.
on one point. El
Congratulations
Kanemi
on
as well played very well.
yes,
So
congratulations on the points for Ikorodu City. Actually, the game was very entertaining. Was very nice. I will actually say that there's need to be improvement for improvements. There's room for improvements.
also, congratulations to Adelani on winning
Yeah,
the Ikorodu City's
we'll be
Player
giving
of
you
the
the
Season
table very, very,
very
very
soon.
soon.
He
So
won the Player of the Season. And what do you think about Coach Ogumodede and Anas Yusuf? They've arrived Abuja for the
NPFL
NPFL award.
awards,
Who
yes.
do you think will be going home with the award
Definitely, we already know
categories?
those two men that we just called as Coach Ogumodede is going to be winning the coach of the season,
Yes,
definitely, because of the Remo Stars won the league last season. So, and also Anas was the highest goal scorer, so that's also a sure um,
award.
award for him to be won. But their best player, I don't know who's going to win it. Maybe I'll be voting for Alimi. I'll be voting for
Of Remo
Alimi,
Stars,
former Remo
former Remo
Stars
Stars
player,
player. Yeah.
now in Angola. He just signed a deal with an Angolan team. Success to him. I actually wish him all the best, and I'm actually rooting for him to win. If he's not going to win, they should just give it to Adelani. Adelani really tried, or Anas Yusuf. Those three guys are in
Yeah,
contention.
one, if I'm not being let's just say, for me, the person that would should be going home with it is let's just say Sikiru. As you said, if he's not Sikiru, Anas Yusuf deserves it, because we saw what he did, highest goals
Yes,
in the
it's not easy to score
Nigeria
goals in the
Professional
NPFL.
Football League. It's not, yeah, like you said, it's not really easy to score those goals, and we saw what he did. And also, Coach Ogumodede, they call him Ijabo. He's 101% sure of getting that
Yes,
award of the best coach. And I don't think any other coach performed better
than
than
his
him
side. Yes,
this last season. So
yeah.
the club of the season.
Yeah,
Remo
it has.
Stars.
Before we move to the table, or should we do it after? I wanted to talk about the boys from the Chan and the Nigerian Premier League boys, Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) boys, not making it into the AFCON squad. But let me give you the table. Then
Yeah,
we'll just
dive
digest,
into it.
dive into that. Bayelsa United number one. You know, last week we told you that El Kanemi Warriors were number one with 3 points, and now they picked up just a point against the Ikorodu City, so they are now on 4 points. So Bayelsa United are number one with 6 points, and Warri Wolves, the newly promoted side, I'm very surprised, are on 6 points, winning back-to-back
Yes,
games, coming back from the NNL. El Kanemi Warriors, like I mentioned, that played the Ikorodu City, they are now on 4 points. That's they are number three. Number four is Real Monsters with 4 points. Number five, Rivers United as well with 4 points. My top two teams at
yes,
for me at the end of the season. Number six is Wiki Tourists. They also have 4 points. Eyimba also have 4 points. Casina United now begin the league of those that have 3 points. That's their number eight. Number nine, Abia Warriors, number with 3 points. Number 10, Nasarawa United with 3 points. Number 11, Niger Tornadoes with 3 points. Then Ikorodu City has just 2 points. They
yes.
are number 12. Then Kano Pillars are number 13 with 1 point. Kun Khalifat FC are number 14 with 1 point. Shooting Stars Sports Club, that's the one they call 3SC. They also have just 1 point. Kwara United has a point, they are number 16. And then in the relegation battle, presently, which is not decided now because this is just two games, Bendel Insurance FC 1 point, Barao FC 1 point, Rangers International, very unfortunate for them. They have a point, and Plateau United FC are the only team to record a point in the
If
NPFL.
we come to look at it, 19 teams have
8 points.
cleared 1 point in
Yeah.
that on that table. So that's just to show you how competitive
This
this
league is.
MPFL is, and that's why we say it's
Yeah.
the best league
It
in the
took it
world.
took it took the EPL three
3 games to
games to
get that.
get 19 teams to have a point. Now them it took them just two
So
games.
let's
Everybody getting
let's now go into the question you asked.
the Champ Boys.
The Champ Boys not being included to the Super Eagles.
Yes, even
Uh,
Harcourt was actually included in the top 32, but
yes.
ended up being dropped out.
When I saw Arcott's name part of the list, I knew that he will
Be
definitely
cut off.
be cut off because due to his age.
Yes.
And the reason why it was added to the list is because Bali we had a scare.
Yes.
That period that Bali
Nobody.
might not be able to play,
Yeah, but
and
now
now his feet
Fitz, he even
kept in his last
he
game.
saved a penalty, but it wasn't able to save his team from losing that game. But he's very fit.
Another thing, if you count 23 players for the Super Eagles, 23 are playing international
Yes,
football.
yes,
And
all.
if you look at them, they are important
Yeah,
people and they are playing key, like
heroes
Tosin Arugodare
just got signed
just
to
got signed
Wolves.
to Wolves.
Chikwueze just got signed to
Fulham.
Fulham. Desiri just got signed to a new club. A lot of players, Osimhen got
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray deal done. We see Ndidi got a new club in the Turkish league. We see that all these players, they are actually getting to play international football in the best leagues.
Yeah, what do you think about Boniface
Being dropped, being left out.
left out? Because he tweeted. There was a tweet he said. Everybody knows Boniface actually
Jokes a lot,
jokes a
yes.
lot. He said, "I don't leave football for now." Like I think he said he was retiring or
Yeah.
something from
From the
the
Nigerian
Nigerian
national team.
national team. Do you think that is manifesting, or do you think he's still going to be integrated in that squad going to
Yeah,
the AFCON?
definitely. I actually think that's why he's not integrated this particular game. It's actually these games because he's injured. We saw he was rejected from Bayer Leverkusen tried to sell him to it was a deal fell through,
Yes.
but now he actually now has a team in the Bundesliga. I actually say that he's actually a very good player. If he proves himself with his goal scoring, he's going to be included.
Yeah, I think one thing I think the Nigeria Professional Football League needs to do is the players, try to play that top football that you are playing.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you are doing.
Yeah.
You will get recognized.
Yeah.
What happened in the chan is not a barrier for you to
Sure.
to lose your guard,
Yeah.
to not play very well. Because while we're seeing a lot of them, yeah, like Sikiru, we're seeing a lot. The next chan will be different
Yeah.
because a lot of players have moved
Yeah. So
to
it's
outside.
new players that will be playing the
So
next chance.
keep playing that top football so that you definitely get
Yeah.
recognized in the team.
And we need to know that only one team winning the league cannot winning the NPFL league cannot go and play a CHAN competition. We have to know that it's diverse teams. When Ogumodede and Fidelity Lechuku were leading this pack, we saw that they always pick players from different teams. Now we ended up picking eight or nine players from just one team called Remo Stars, and all of them ended up starting the game, and we
Yeah,
saw what happened the
I
first and
think it's
second game.
just quite an unfortunate result which we got two losses and one win
Yeah.
from the chan.
Speaking on that channel, I'll actually blame the coach. We didn't start Adelani.
We didn't
We
start
didn't
Anas
start Anas
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
We didn't start our goal scorers.
Goal
We didn't
scorers.
start some of our top defenders. Harrison, that's
Yes,
Arkot, rather
Akot the goalkeeper.
the goalkeeper
Harrison as well
as
didn't
well.
start. He didn't even feature in some games,
Yeah, yes.
and we know how important he is with balls.
Yes, yes, and you from Ikorodu City, that Ikorodu City
Yeah, and we could have
defender.
even taken Prestige or even Musa Malik to this
Yes,
particular competition.
at least to
Just
boost their confidence in
just unfortunate. Maybe
international
the next
football.
one we'll see how Nigeria can go far.
Yeah,
Congratulations to Morocco for winning that competition, by the way.
yeah, congratulations to Morocco, and also big congrats. We'll be saying it again. Big congratulations to Remo Stars for winning last season, and we know what they can be doing this season.
Yeah.
Ikorodu City as well.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. You have been doing it, and let's just see what the next game will bring.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget you can use our promo code Sporting and Out, SPORTINANDOUT
Sports
Sporting
in
and
and
Out.
out.
So bet on your favorite football betting platform, 1xBet. Just go to the website, click on register. There's going to be a referral code you'll be asked for. Sporting and Out is what you should insert.
SPORTINANDOUT
Sporting
Sporting and
and
out,
Out,
and
and
get up to 300%
300%
bonus. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Please like,
Like,
share,
share, and
and subscribe.
subscribe.